Hi everybody, let's continue our sessions. Today we'll talk about some protocols like ARP and ICMP protocols in addition to IP version 4 protocols and how to make display filters that focus on specific characteristics in these protocols. Let's start by address resolution protocol. This slide displays the basic architecture of standard ARP request and standard ARP reply. As you know, ARP protocol used to get the foreign MAC address that must be put in the destination MAC address in the frames. In the standard ARP request, as we see, we have a field called source MAC address. This is the MAC address of the sender machine or sender computer. In addition to sender IP address. IP address, this is IP version 4 that exists in network layer. Because the sender machine or the sender computer still hasn't the destination MAC address, it puts here zeros. And the target IP address put it in the last port in the message part in ARP resolution protocol message. In the Ethernet header in the message, the destination MAC address consists of 12F. This is broadcast address. When this message reaches the destination, it responds with standard ARP reply. The standard ARP reply contains the destination MAC address that we asked for it here. And this is one that ends with CE. Note that the type of message here is a request message and the type of message here is reply message. Some other features, how we know this message is a request message by this code, op code. Here op code equal to 1 and op code or operation code here equal to 2. We will talk about these bars in the next slides. Let's analyze address resolution protocol traffic. We have a message called gratuitous ARP message. This message used to determine if another host on the network has the same IP address as the sender. All hosts send gratuitous ARP regardless of whether their IP address was assigned in a static manner or dynamically via DHCP. When a new host boots up on the network and receives the IP address from DHCP or has a static IP address, the host may send out at least one gratuitous ARP request. How we know this is gratuitous ARP request? We will find that the sender IP address is the same as target IP address. The aim of the gratuitous ARP message to check that no one in the network has the same IP address like the sender machine. Using ARP protocol, a hacker or threat actors can execute ARP poisoning attack. ARP poisoning attack is a method that used to execute man-in-the-middle attack. How Wireshark knows this message is ARP poisoning message? This can be detected by observing the difference between two IP address in the IP address and the ARP message body. In our example, the first one ends with 103 and the IP address inside the message itself ends with 1. Wireshark detects the ARP poisoning traffic. This is done by observing that there is duplicate of IP address are noted in the packet list pan. As we noted here, there is duplicate IP address detected for a specific IP address. The ARP packet contains other components like hardware type. Hardware type field defines hardware or data link layer. By default, our hardware type is Ethernet. The default value of hardware type is 1, which is assigned to Ethernet protocol. Another field in ARP packet called protocol type. The protocol type refers to network layer protocol, which is commonly IP version 4 protocol. Length of IP address defines the length of layer 2 address in bytes, which is the MAC address. Length of protocol address defines the length of the address that's used in network layer protocol, which in our case IP version 4. Opcode defines whether this is the request or reply packet. Opcode may be 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, it means ARP request message. 2, it means ARP reply message. 3 and 4 refer to reverse ARP request and reverse ARP reply. As we see in the architecture of ARP request and reply, we have sender's hardware address, which is the MAC address of the source, sender's protocol address, which is IP address of the source, target hardware address, which is by default zeros for ARP request message, target protocol address, which is the IP version 4 address of the target machine. How we can focus or extract the ARP request message? We can use this filter, this is display filter, arp.opcode equal 1 in hexadecimal format, and to focus or extract ARP reply messages, make it 2. To get the ARP messages that originate from a specific MAC address, we can use arp.source.hardware_MAC and specify your desired MAC address. We can combine multiple filters using these symbols. In our example, we focus on ARP request messages that comes from a specific MAC address. We can also use arp.source.proto_IP version 4 and define a specific IP address to combine MAC address and the IP address in one message. Let's move to another topic, analyze internet protocol traffic using IP version 4 or IP version 6. Actually, IP header has a protocol field to indicate what is coming up next. The more commonly seen values in the protocol field are ICMP protocol with value 1, TCP protocol with value 6, EGP protocol 8, UDP 17, Cisco EIGRP routing protocol 88, OSPF routing protocol 89. But actually the most common protocols that we will face, ICMP, TCP, and UDP. How can we filter on a specific IP version 4 traffic? We can use the source IP address as a criteria to filter any packet that originates from a specific IP address by using ip.source equal and specify your desired IP. We can use destination instead of source. We can use generally ip.address to get any packet from or to specific IP address. Finally, we can negate this filter by using exclamation point in front of ip.address. By the same way, we can filter on IP version 6 traffic. If you want to create capture filter, not display filter, we can use host and specify your desired IP version 6 address. This is the syntax used for capture filter. If we talk about the display filter, we can use IP version 6.source or .destination or .address that specify your desired IP version 6 address like IP version 4 protocol. Let's move to Internet Control Message Protocol, ICMP protocol. ICMP used as a messaging system for errors, alerts, and general notification on an IP network. There are many ICMP message types like echo message that used by ping and traceroute commands to test end-to-end connectivity. Redirect messages that used by routers to let the source know there is a better path to a destination. Destination unreachable message, which is very important one, that used to tell source host that their packet couldn't be delivered for some reason. The reason for destination unreachable is stated inside the destination unreachable message. ICMP reply messages could indicate an unsuccessful UDP port scan. Ping command use ICMP type 8 for echo request message and ICMP type 0 for echo replies. We can use these messages in Wireshark by applying ICMP filter and setting time column to seconds since the previous displayed packet. We can get the round trip time values from the capture location when running echo tests. Getting the round trip time values using Wireshark is more granular than the command line response time. This is an example of an ICMP type 8 code 0 message. As we shown here, the type of message is 8. This means this is echo request. There are 3 variations of traceroute: ICMP based that use ICMP protocol, TCP based that use TCP protocol, and finally UDP based. ICMP based traceroute use ICMP echo requests and allows the time to live value that exists in IP header. When the ICMP echo request message arrives at router along the path, the incoming TTL value is examined. If the TTL value that exists in IP header is 1, the router responds with an ICMP time to live exceeded message. This message has type 11 and code 0. From this reply, we can discover the router's IP address. This example shows time to live exceeded message. You will find here that the type of the message equal to 11 with code 0, and this means time to live exceeded. We show here this value related to the IP address of router that sends this message. If the sender receives ICMP destination unreachable message responses to TCP handshake connection request, this is a likely indication that a host firewall is blocking a port, because the normal behavior of TCP if specific port is closed is TCP reset message. If the port is open, we will receive TCP send acknowledge message. How to filter on ICMP version 4 and ICMP version 6? We can use capture filter, ICMP and ICMP version 6. For display filters, we can use ICMP.type equal to 8, and as we said 8 refer to echo request message. We can use ICMP.type equal to 0 that refer to response message. We can combine both by ICMP type equal to 8, and we can negate specific filter by adding exclamation point in front of the filter. To filter ICMP time to live exceeded message that used by traceroute command, we can use ICMP.type equal to 11. The same way we can filter ICMP version 6 by using, for example, this filter that indicates ICMP version 6 router solicitation message. To focus on ICMP messages that originate from specific IP version 6 address, we can use this filter and indicates the desired IP version 6 address. This is sufficient for today's session. Thank you for your participation and see you in the next session.